Hi, I'm Susan Shantz. I'm a professor in the Department of Art and Art History at the University of Saskatchewan. I teach sculpture and mixed media art. This is my installation Canopy at the Mendel Art Gallery. For me, art is kind of a way of coming to know certain things and also to question certain things about how we know. What you first encounter when you come in is one of the canopies, and it's low. It's kind of a low floating canopy, about 2 feet off the ground. And one thing I hadn't anticipated that was a nice surprise is how they move. There's a little air current in here, and it causes them to move a little bit. And they create a dappled light effect on the flooring that's underneath. And there's a sense of almost something magical or enchanting or seductive about the way those leaves float, which I think is how we experience nature often these days. And in contrast to that is the canopy at the other end of the gallery. There's just a small room, a door that you can enter through. That's about 2 feet by 4 feet high. It's a bit like going into a kid's fort. There's about 1,200 leaves in the one canopy, the floating canopy, and the other one probably has another 500 to 1,000. And then in between them are these 3 other pieces that I think of as just kind of dividing the space and working with the space of the gallery that have to do with nature and kind of fabrication of nature, versions of nature that we can go and purchase. And there is a sort of bodily sensation, I think, that people have, a perceptual shift they have in relation to the work. And that's one thing I'm interested in my work, is somehow implicating us as physical embodied beings with the work. It's one reason I work in installation, because it involves more senses than just the visual. So I like that it operates on a number of levels. Some of those kind of immediate physical sensory levels, and then some of the sort of thought-provoking or conceptual levels that can come into play as well. Well, I think we're lucky as artists because we've always bridged to the community in terms of exhibiting our work or our research in public venues like galleries. There's definitely an aspect of communicating with other people. That's an important part of making the art. And I think for me, there's always been a kind of philosophical question underneath my enjoyment of art, my experience of art, and my making of art.